One of the influential pressure groups in Meghalaya, the Hynniewtrep Youth Council, has cried foul over the alleged encounter of surrendered HNLC leader Cheristerfield Thangkhiew. Hynniewtrep Youth Council President Robert June Kharjahrin spoke exclusively to our news editor Nabarun Goswami on the situation in Shillong. Kharjahrin said that the HYC as well as the people refuses to accept that Cheristerfield Thangkhiew was killed in an encounter and termed it as a pre-planned murder. The HYC has also demanded a judicial level probe headed by a former judge of the High Court into the killing of Cheristerfield Thangkhiew. In fact, Kharjahrin added that the HYC rejects the magisterial inquiry instituted by the government. However, commenting on the series of untoward incidents in Shillong, Kharjahrin in a significant statement said that justice cannot be achieved by pelting stones. Besides, the HYC president also questioned as to why the government is yet to bring HNLC to the negotiating table, while serious efforts are on to bring other rebel groups to the mainstream.
Well, the situation in Shillong continues to be tense post Friday's encounter of former HNLC General Secretary Cheristerfield Thangkhiew. HYC has been very vocal over the issue. What is your immediate demand to the state government?
You see, from the organization, and not just us, but all the NGO and the family members and the local residents of the Maulang and all, we have expressed ourselves very clear that we refuse to admit that this is a cross-firing or an encounter. But we term it as a pre-planned murder. So this is not acceptable by us, by the family members. You have seen in the press and media, by the local resident Maulang, and we feel that this cannot be keeping quiet, because if we keep quiet, some more innocent people may lose life in the come. So we strongly demand for an independent judicial inquiry headed by not less than the former judge of the High Court. And we reject already the martial inquiry proposed by the state government, because at the end of the day, we know that these magistrates are not independent enough. They are under the service of the state government. So we don't believe that they will be independent enough, and they will be capable enough also to investigate into this serious issue of violation of human rights. So we feel that it is in order to bring justice to Cheristerfield Thangkhiew, to his family, and to everyone. We feel that it is needed to have a judicial inquiry. That is the first thing. Secondly, in order to have a independent inquiry, the Home Minister should relieve his post, which I heard that he
has already already asked the Chief Minister to relieve him of the Home Department. Also, he has called for a judicial inquiry. Do you welcome that?
Oh, yes. That's then. If the former Home Minister himself had called for the inquiry, and what is left to say? The government should do it, and we demand for a strong independent inquiry. And in order to facilitate independent inquiry, we also demand from the police department to immediately suspend all police personnel involved in that case. Everyone who go in that incident should be suspended immediately.
There's been quite a lot of reports of violence that have been coming in from across Shillong following the incident. Of course, we know there is a lot of anger among people. But again, as you mentioned, law cannot be taken into hands by anyone. So do you appeal for calm, especially to the youth?
I appeal all the people of the state, especially to the youth of Shillong, to fight for justice for Cheristerfield Thangkhiew. That's what we need to do. And by fighting for justice for Cheristerfield Thangkhiew is that we need to believe in a judicial inquiry. We need to believe in a system of law where we would like to want justice. Of course, we're angry, but we need to be patient. We need to be mature enough that justice cannot get by pelting stone. Justice cannot be get by doing violence. So that is the first thing. And last but not least, that this issue needed to be settled once and for all. You see, the issue of HNLC and police and the HNLC and society need to be settled once and for all. We no longer want to see the day where police are killing people and HNLC is retaliating. We don't want to see that everyone is suspected of being overground workers or sympathizers, or sometimes the militant will suspect the people as police intelligence or as people who helping the police. Because at the end of the day, some police personnel are also Khasi and HNLC are Khasi, and we were killing among ourselves. So the best thing forward is that the government should not wait for any longer. They should call HNLC for peace talk. If they can do it with ANVC, why they cannot do it with HNLC?